Hello, good morning from Georgia Southern University in Statesboro for the finals day at the 2023 USA Archery Collegiate Target Nationals. My name is Clay Weaver. I'm here with
Sydney Sullenberger,
Riley Marks,
and Abby Rutledge.
Thank you for joining us on USA Archery's YouTube channel. Coming up in the next few hours, weather permitting, we will bring you 8 individual gold medal matches plus mixed team finals. Coming up next, we have the women's recurve final.
we've got Casey Kaufhold and Judith Gottlieb.
Casey was seated first and Judith 11th. So right now we have pushed back the targets to 70 meters, which we haven't seen yet today. Everything else today was at 50 meters, so that's kind of a change. And it's also started to rain in the recent hour.
Yep, looks like we're just waiting for the field to get set here. Looks like they're getting ready to bring out the coaches and the archers here soon.
We've got some strong cheering sections warming them up here behind our athletes getting ready to take the stage.
Yeah, Casey is a member of Texas A&M University's team, and Judith goes to Columbia.
Both of which teams we can hear loudly chanting already for their members shooting today. Clay, can you tell us a little bit about what all entails of Olympic archery, Olympic recurve?
So for Olympic recurve, it's going to be kind of like the bare bow recurve bows you saw for the last match, except these guys are going to have sights on their bows. They're going to have stabilizers just like the compounds. And obviously they're going to be shooting 20 meters further than the compounds.
Yeah, and the scoring is a little different than compound. So recurve follows the same scoring as bare bow. We use a set system, so each archer will shoot 3 arrows. They'll go score, and the archer with the higher score gets 2 set points. If they tie, they each split the set points, so they each get 1. And the match goes first to 6. And as we saw with our bare bow women, if it ends 5-5 after 5 rounds, then we'll go to a 1-arrow shoot-off.
Both of these shooters, Casey and Judith, both regularly shoot at USAT events. I know Casey has gone to both of the USAT events so far, and I believe Judith has gone to them too. So we might be seeing them at SoCal, which is in probably about a week and a half. It's from June 9th to 11th. And then after that, a month after that, is the Buckeye Classic in Ohio, and that's July 28th through the 30th. So these are 2 extremely high competing archers. And it'll be a great match between the 2 of them.
Yeah, this one should definitely prove to be a great match to watch for everybody.
Yeah, both archers had some strong competitors to take down yesterday, so excited to see what comes of this match.
Sydney, I know you and Judith go to the same school. What's it like to be able to practice with Judith, and what is your regular day schedule kind of like there at Columbia?
Yeah, being able to practice with Judith is great. She always brings such great energy, loves to crack some jokes, and she's an incredibly strong shooter. So I'm super excited to see her in this match. I know this is her first finals appearance, so she's really excited. And the whole Columbia team is looking forward to cheering her on, and they're doing a great job. So shout out team.
Do you think she has any, this being her first finals match, do you think she has any nerves associated with that?
I always think there are some nerves assassociated with the gold medal match. I know, especially for me, like anytime you are in a match, especially against another strong competitor, you always are a little nervous, but I think it's more excitement. I know she's super excited. She's got that game face look, and I'm super excited to see her showcase all her talent.
Well, as you can hear, the archers have been welcomed in by a large crowd of both A&M and Columbia archers.
On target 31, Judith Gottlieb. On target 32, Casey Kaufhold. Your line judge for this match, Scott Booth.
As you can see, Casey's sporting her Buc-ee's shorts that she's very fond of.
Yeah, Casey's got her brother with her too in the coach's box, so good little sibling love going on.
And Clay, I know you're fairly close with Casey and Connor.
Yep. Yeah, I've known Casey and Connor both since we were little. It's been fun watching them not only come up through USA Archery and all those shoots, but also getting to shoot with them in collegiate shoots now.
We've got Casey up shooting first, getting ready to draw back her first arrow.
Casey's first arrow at 8-9 liner, low right.
8-9 liner.
And here goes Judith, her first arrow. High 7.
7.
Shot seemed to go off a little quick for her there, but that might be her shot process. I'm not sure. But
Judith has an extremely quick process, but
that could be
it works
something
really well
interesting.
for her.
Could be
Casey-
something interesting to watch for Casey get used to that timing and having to get ready quick.
Yes, Casey had a high 9 right there.
Judith comes back with a 10.
10.
Great answer right there.
If Judith is nervous, she is sure not showing it. Casey has a right 8 there.
8.
Casey still had a great group there. Just probably needs to sight in a little bit for the finals venue.
Judith ends with an X.
I believe we may have 27-26 there for Judith, pending official verification.
It seems like the rain has seemed to stop or at least slow down compared to the previous matches that we've just had. So,
Yep, seems to be calming down a little bit. Wind still seems to be, not a ton of wind, but still a little bit maybe affecting these recurve archers.
Clay, I know you recently switched to recurve. How has been the switching to that? What's it like?
Yeah, so originally I shot compound for, 15 plus years, and I needed to switch to recurve for our team rounds, and I liked it. I did good and stuck with it. It's definitely been a new challenge. A lot more stuff to pay attention to than when you shoot in compound. So it's fun, but it's a new challenge.
That's amazing. As you can, I'm sure hear, our teams are being extremely loud right now, being Columbia versus A&M.
We've got smiles on both the archers' faces. That's always nice to see.
Yeah, they both look like they're having a lot of fun. All right, scores popping up downrange. Looks like Judith got that set, so leading Casey 2-0.
Interesting point to note there. That is only the second set that Casey has dropped this entire Collegiate Nationals tournament. She dropped one in the semifinals. But other than that, she's swept every match 6-0.
Yeah, she has definitely been a dominant force in the recurve women, not only at this event, but many other USATs as well.
Yes, and something cool to note is Judith did have to eliminate our fellow teammate to advance to this match.
Yeah, that must have been hard for her to do. Okay, Casey's coming up for her first arrow of the second end. And she shoots a right 8.
8.
All right, here goes Judith, her first arrow of the second set. Looks like a high right 5.
And then Casey shoots an X.
Great follow-up shot there for Casey.
And Judith with a right 6.
6.
The wind has stopped now, so I don't know if Judith might have been sighted in for it. Is now hitting a touch right.
And Casey has a high right 8.
9.
Solid end there for Casey.
And Judith ending off with a left 8.
I agree with you, Clay. I think the stopping of rain and wind probably had both of their sights a little bit off.
Yep.
So they kind of had a sight in these first two ends.
Yeah, they were definitely practicing in some pretty challenging conditions this morning over on the practice field. Pretty heavy rain and wind, so I'm sure they've just got to get back sighted in and excited to see what comes.
Abby, how would you say the rain was earlier today?
Well, Riley, it was quite wet, if I do have to say.
Waiting for scores to come in here, but obviously we think Casey took that set, so it should be 2-2. Shaping up to be a really good match here for both these girls.
And again, it's super loud environment right now. It's almost hard for us to hear each other in the commentators booth, so this is extremely fun, and this is the heart of what collegiate archery is.
Yep, great to see.
Yeah, I think it's the loudest the field has been all day. All weekend.
For this event, most of our team members are actually the people being coaches and the arrow agents. You can see Judith has her coach, Coach Derek, up there, but she has a fellow team member as her arrow agent, and so does Casey.
Yep, collegiate archery is one of the only places in archery when you're going to see a team aspect such as this, other than the Olympics. It's just great to see a different side of the sport than most people are used to. Looks like we do have 2-2 now.
And Casey is up first for shooting. That was a high rate 9. A little bit long of a hold for Casey's usual.
Here we go for Judith. Looks like a low left 7.
Casey's a right 8.
8.
There we go.
And Judith comes back with a 9.
Judith definitely is getting back into it. And a high 9.
9.
Yeah, there for Casey. Looks like a solid 26.
Yes.
There we go. Another 9 for Judith.
Judith definitely has it dialed in, and as you can tell, that last end totally didn't affect her. She is being extremely calm and put together during this whole event. You would have no idea that this is her first medal match.
So Riley, what is it like getting to practice for Riley and Abby? What's it like getting to practice with an Olympian every day?
Not only do I get to practice with Casey every day, she's also my roommate for this past year, and it has been the biggest blessing ever. I get to kind of see what her day-to-day is like, and my scores have improved because of that. You know, we push each other hard, and it's just very fun when we get to compete against each other.
Oh yeah, she and Casey is so fun. Obviously she's very talented, knows how to stick arrows in the middle, but she's also just like a fun person to be around, always cracking jokes. Even right now, like, she's laughing a lot watching our teammates cheer her on. So it's definitely like a fun personality.
Now, Sydney, I don't know Judith, but does she have any aspirations for Olympics like Casey?
I don't know. Judith, she's such a great shooter and such a great person that I wouldn't be surprised if that is something that she aspires to do in the future. I don't know, it's great getting to train with her, and I'm super excited to see her grow, and I've seen her grow so much this past year, so I am very, very happy for her.
That's great. Okay, we're coming into the third end. Casey is up 4-2.
So for Judith, this turns into a must-win or a must-tie end, or else Casey will take the match.
Judith up shooting first.
Judith with the right 6.
Casey's now at home. And she shoots a high right 9.
9.
Casey's been very consistent the entire match. See if she gets it. Clicks her side a couple clicks, gets it dialed in.
All right, here comes Judith. Left 7.
7.
That's a high 7 for Casey.
7.
And Judith responds with a low left 8.
Okay, Casey's coming up for her last arrow of this end.
Casey needs a 6 or better to win the end.
And Casey shoots an 8.
Officially, it looks like that will do it. But obviously, we're going to wait for official verification.
Yes, that was a great match. Both archers did great.
Still impressive shooting from Casey there. It can be really tough to close out a match when you're on top.
Yes, I almost feel like that's when the most pressure gets added, is when you're so close there.
Obviously, great shooting from Judith as well. She was involved the entire time, never gave up.
Yes, Judith also, something to note is that she kept her composure so well. Never seemed worried or anything like that. She just really kept herself together. Very impressive.